3 must-dos when selling your house this year. Happy New Year. It's 2021. I'm Scott Neal, the broker of Scott Neal Real Estate in Richardson, Texas, and we help people buy and sell real estate in and around the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And if you're thinking about selling your home this year, this could be the most opportune time that there has been over the last 8 years for sure to get your home sold. It's a very emotional process. I'm actually going through it myself right now. My wife and I just bought a new home that we are renovating, and so we are getting ready to put our home on the market, and I'm already starting to feel a lot of the same emotions that I know a lot of my clients feel when they are going through the home selling process. Now, if you're like everybody else, I know my own self is like this, there's 3 things that I really want out of getting a home sold. Number 1, I want the highest price possible. Number 2, I want to do it in the shortest amount of time. And number 3, I want to do it with the least amount of hassles. And so right now, I just want to share with you 3 things that you absolutely must do this year if you're planning to sell your home so that you can accomplish all 3 of those things. Number 1, you've got to price your home appropriately. Price your house right. The reason why this is so critical is because in my experience, I've noticed that if you're a seller and you overprice your home by just 3%, it could cause your home to sit on the market. And the longer that your home sits on the market, the less likely it is to sell and the less likely you are to retain your asking price. So I know what you're thinking because I've heard this throughout my entire real estate brokerage career so far, which is a seller thinks, well, what we want our strategy to be is to price it a little bit high. That way we have a little bit of wiggle room to negotiate with a buyer. Well, my experience has been that no matter what the market, whether it's a buyer's market or a seller's market, and we are in an extreme seller's market right now, that it's actually a better strategy for you to underprice your market because underprice your home in the market because that makes buyers jump on it because they see it's a deal when they are comparing and contrasting your home versus others that are on the market. So just make sure that you price it right. And I've got several examples of people that we've helped get their property sold here just over the last year where we've priced it right and we've actually sold it for more money than I thought that we probably could have because of the way that we market the property with price. Number 2, keep your emotions in check. Today, homeowners are living in their houses for a longer period of time. Since 1985, the average tenure that a homeowner has owned their home has increased from 5 to 10 years, as shown in this graph. This is several years longer than what it used to be the historical norm. The side effect, however, is when you stay in one place for so long, you may get even more emotionally attached to your space. If it's the first home you bought or the house where your children grew up, it's very likely means something extra special to you. Every room has memories, and it's hard to detach yourself from the sentimental value. It's a common thing that we see amongst people that are selling their home. Sellers on average tend to think that their home is worth a little bit more than buyers think. And buyers tend to think that your home is worth a little bit less than what you think. And part of our job is to make sure that we can bring both parties together to get the home sold. And obviously, when we represent you as a seller, our job is to drive that price up as high as we possibly can and get you and negotiate the best deal for you as a seller. Number 3, stage your property. This is so critical. The last thing that you want to do as a seller is to put out a bad product, especially at a bad price. So not only do you need to nail the pricing appropriately, but you also need to think about your condition and showability. The statistics, the national statistics for staging a home shows that a staged property versus an unstaged property sells for 7% more money on average and sells in 50% of the time. So the median price around DFW right now is floating somewhere around $300,000. So just by staging your property, you could be talking about a $20,000 swing by staging your property versus not staging it. And staging is a whole art form. It includes the curb appeal. It includes, how your furniture is positioned within the home, what's on the counters, what's not on the counters, what's on the walls, what's not on the walls. It's not interior decorating. This is the art of helping the home show in its best light to a home buyer. We have great stagers right now, and those clients of ours that follow our advice really come out smelling the best because they are able to get their homes sold in record time for a great price, the highest price possible, and it's a very easy process. So 2021, if you're thinking about selling your home either this winter, this spring, or this summer, we'd love to talk with you. So please give us a call. Let us consult with you on what's going on in the market, what your home is probably worth in today's market, and how we go about helping you get the highest price in the shortest amount of time. Our office number is 469-998-3322, or you can visit us on our website at mydallashomefinder.com. Happy New Year. We look forward to working with you soon. So thanks and happy selling.